Turning now to your community-focused, shark sightings have been on the rise the past 2 summers here in the Northeast. And joining us live to break down what you need to know if you're headed to the coast is Jon Dodd, the Executive Director of the Atlantic Shark Institute. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course. And this summer there have been reports of shark attacks off of Long Island. What about here in New England? Is this something we need to be worried about?
I guess anytime you go in the water, you have to be observant, right? But I think there's a couple of factors going on off of Long Island. There's a ton of bait there right now. Menhaden, they call them bunker. And also there's a number of sand tiger sharks there. They love those bays. So those sand tiger sharks have been implicated in some of these incidences there. They had a few last summer, they've had a few this summer, but we don't have that kind of topography and that kind of situation. So better off than them, but it doesn't mean you're 100% safe, of course, going in the water. So we wouldn't want to imply that either.
Gotcha. And people, of course, love to hear about white sharks. How is your research with the Atlantic Shark Institute going here in Rhode Island?
Actually, it's going very, very well. We just tagged our 6th great white last week. So that gets us to almost 25 on these young, they call them young of the year, which are the real small ones, as well as the juvenile white shark. So we're seeing some activity here in Rhode Island that's really unique and kind of surprising to us as researchers. But so far so good. We're about to pull all of our data. We have our receiver buoys that we put around Block Island and along the coast. That tells us where these sharks are going. So we're just about to pull all that data. We'll massage it, but we've detected over 40 white sharks in the program so far, and we suspect that that's going to continue.
Wow. And of course here we've also reported on the shark license plate. It's created a bit of a frenzy here in Rhode Island. Did that surprise you?
Very surprising. You know, when we released it, we had heard that the Boston Bruins took 8 or 9 years to get to their plate. And so we said, oh, this could take years. We don't know what's going to happen. We released it at 9 o'clock in the morning, and at 6 o'clock at night, we already hit the minimum. And it's been going ever since. We just opened it up for motorcycles, commercial vehicles, passenger plates, combination plates. So we're excited. The timing is still, according to the Rhode Island Department of Motor Vehicles, late August, September. So like everybody else, we're excited to see them on the road. And the money goes to a good cause, obviously, which is research and ocean health. So we're excited about it.
Of course. Unfortunately, that's about all the time we have. Jon Dodd, the Executive Director of the Atlantic Shark Institute, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.